like fighting these guys right now instead of wandering around. Kind of just rush this. Also, we're kind of playing with fake auras. Hello, people!
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodan Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says a half of it. Thank you for the offer. But there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy.
I think you mean whole.
Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
What's this? Average to his voice. To Vanderon. What the? This is not your average stream. Ah, my god! What the? Door spawning! Oh my god, it's the Archdemon! I just saw fire and my head must pure ugliness. What the? Oh, is this dreaming?
Bad dreams.
Aw. It seems so weird.
Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Darmy, the Archdemon? Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes.
Hold on, be distracted by
It
fang.
takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow,
Fang, this is really important. We just kind of stop talking.
I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
I was surprised you should be to know about.
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Oh, come on! Enchantment? Alright, Fang, what is it?
Oh, why, you little...
What? What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog.
Fang, you behave yourself.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
If you had it and didn't know it, it was probably tasty.
want your fool dog placed in my pack.
Calm down, Morgan.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. I think I have enough meat where the dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
Don't do it again. You're a war dog, not a nursemaid. Okay, son.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Aw, friends. These guys are friends to the end. Wait, what's this? Well, this isn't
Good
Sandal.
to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Finn, at your service once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves, okay?
Wonderful.
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hey, Sandal.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him what was he now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What's a savant? Wait, that's not what I was right here. I want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Elfkeeper, Dwarven Axe. Whoa! Thanks! Like you're really using an enchantment. Hey Lorgan, how's it going?
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must. I cannot teach you.
Okay, anything else besides that?
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Did you grow up in the Korkari wards?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Hey, probe me. You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remain unnoticed?
For the most part. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
How are you doing?
Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me.
Whoa.
I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Well, that was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? To begin with, yes. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
The ground's evil? No! Hey, Moon! I know what you do to Jack Frost. You turn it into... I'm really sorry, surprisingly. This could have been interesting, but... Sorry about misunderstanding the opening. I am not doing my message again. You did it! No! I said no.